Well, hello there. I'm Dr. LaWanda N. Evans, licensed professional counselor, national certified counselor, relationship strategist, author, and speaker. Welcome to another segment of The Truth About Your Relationship. So, today I'm going to talk to you about how to identify your relationship values. Many times we don't know what we really desire. We don't know what we value when it comes to a relationship. And then we get into a relationship with someone and we begin to clash because their value system and our value system don't measure up or they don't match. So I'm going to teach you how to identify your values. Many times we think we know, but we really don't know what it is that we value when it comes to a relationship. And we begin to accept any and everything when it comes to a relationship because we don't know what our values are. So what I want you to do is take some sticky notes. And I need you to pull out 10 sticky notes. And on each one of those sticky notes, I want you to write one word on each sticky note that identifies what you need in a relationship. For example, one of my things when it comes to a relationship is consistency. So I would take a sticky note and I would put consistency on there. Another value of mine is trust. Another value of mine is effective communication. So what you're going to do is you're going to identify 10 needs that you need when it comes to a relationship. Once you have those 10 on your sticky notes, lay those sticky notes out and just take a look at all of those. These are your values. These are the things that are important to you when it comes to a relationship. Now that you've identified that, I want you to take up 5 of those that are the most important to you. Out of that 10, choose 5 that are the most important. Leave the others where they are. So now you have 5. The others are important and these are important as well. But these are more important than the others you left behind. However, all of them are important as a whole. Now what I want you to do is I want you to take out 3 from that 5. And when you pull out the 3 from that 5, really look at what you're pulling out. Really look at what you're identifying. Because what you're saying is, these are my top 3 values. These are the things that if nothing else comes through, these 3 right here, I have to have these when it comes to a relationship. For example, for myself, I would say consistency, honesty, and effective communication. I had to pull those 3 out. Those are my top 3 values when it comes to a relationship. So look at your top 3 values. So now you have identified what your values are when it comes to a relationship. You have 10 overall. You have those 5 that are really important, but you can compromise if you see fit. But you have those 3 that you know without a shot of a doubt. If this is not there, I'm sorry, I can't date you. If this is not there, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to do this. It's important for you to know what your value system is when it comes to a relationship. So now that you've identified your values, I've taken you through the process that I take many women through in identifying their values when it comes to a relationship. So now my question to you is, when you meet someone and when you already see and you already know, you've already found out that you don't have the same values, will you continue to stay in the relationship? Or will you agree to date that person? Only you will be able to answer that question. Having values helps you to set standards. If you lower your standards, you're going to get exactly what you lowered your standards for. So when you have values, you have standards. So don't lower your standards for the sake of the relationship. So the 5th thing, or the other question would be, now that you've identified your values, you know that you're okay with walking away if, your values, don't match, or you see that he don't have the same values as yourself, you're okay with walking away. The 5th thing that I want you to consider is, in looking at these values, knowing what it is that you desire when it comes to a relationship, Are you willing to compromise? Are you willing to compromise for the sake of having a relationship? You know what your values are. You've already, when you start dating him, you already know, you've identified that, oh, our values don't add up. So now my question to you would be, will you continue to compromise, or will you compromise although you know that your values and his values do not line up? Thank you for listening. I hope the process helped you. And again, this is Dr. LaWanda N. Evans, a licensed professional counselor, national certified counselor, relationship strategist, author, and speaker. Thank you for joining me with the truth about your relationship. Have a great day.